Welcome once again. Let's talk about interpersonal skills, or should we say interpersonal tools for today. Communication is key to success in any business, whether you're trying to sell a product, answer a query or complaint, or convince a colleague to adopt a certain course of action. Good communication often means the difference between success and failure. At best, precise language, clumsy sentences, or long-winded whiffles, whether in speech or writing, will give a good impression or poor impression about you or your business. It's a cliche to say that effective communication is important in our lives, both personally and professionally. At the same time, we see in others and sometimes in ourselves examples of how very poor communication damages relationships, limits opportunities, closes doors, hinders productivity, and even negatively impacts emotional well-being. We have 6 different types of interpersonal communication tools. Classifying different types of power that people can have on another in interpersonal communication can help analyze the balance in power in any situation. You can help people in leadership positions to influence their subordinates and help one of the 2 paths of flight, or negotiate to achieve their goals. From an academic standpoint, it may help to understand the hierarchical dynamics at play in interpersonal communication in different societies. Number 1. Expert power. Having an advanced knowledge of a topic that others value and cannot have anyone give you an edge in communication. In work situations, the person with the valuable knowledge is one to which people respect, looking for help. However, this does not mean that expert power alone can only help a person to climb ladders or climb levels into or within the organization, as it usually requires leadership skills, networking, management experience to advance. 2. Reverent power. The ability to identify with subordinates gives the leader a power of reverence in communication. This means they can identify with how they feel and think their subordinates because they can refer back to their own similar experiences in the past. This power can improve interpersonal communication channels among different levels of organizational hierarchy. 3. Power of information. Linked to expert power, the power of information refers to the importance of presenting information in a consistent and logical way. Without the power of information, have the ability would not be useful, as it would not be able to carry out a convincing win an argument or motivate your employees or case. 4. Legitimate power. Legitimate power in interpersonal communication comes from formal titles such as manager, parent, owner, teacher, and coach. The effectiveness of legitimate power depends on how you use it. If a person becomes abusive of their authority, they will lose the legitimacy and become less effective. However, if judiciously used their power for good and help people, this power would improve and become more effective. 5. Reward power. The reward power supports the legitimate power. It is likely that an employee responds favorably to the orders and instructions if you receive a tangible reward, such as improved job task or raise. Reward may also not be tangible, such as verbal approval, encouragement, and praise. These can be as effective as tangible. Number 6. Penalty power. This is the opposite of reward power, the ability to punish someone for not complying with an order or instruction. Examples of this kind of power are union strikes, threats, denial of promotion, or salary decrease. This short video was brought to you by J.K. Michaels. Thank you so much for listening. For more information on all our other courses, project management, Six Sigma, business analysis, logistics and supply, and even our consulting, or looking for ways to groom your career or competitive advantage, please don't hesitate to call us or visit our website www.jkmichaelspm.com or visit our Facebook page www.facebook.com/
JK Michaels PM, or a Twitter handle